Hello everyone. This is Dr. G.Anita Hebsiba, Department of Chemistry, Dr. S.N.S. Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today we are going to study about the classification of colorants based on the application. Before going into the classification, let me give a quick recap of the essential properties of a dye. Actually, what is a dye? It is a colored chemical substance which imparts color when it is applied to a particular substrate. Here, our substrate is a textile fabric, and dyes are generally soluble in solvents and they can be natural or synthetic too. What are the important essential qualities of a dye? It should have a suitable color and it should always fix itself to a fabric or else to the substrate. It has good fastness properties such as fastness to light, water, diluted acids, alkali, alchem, various organic solvents used in dry cleaning. What are the components of a dye? There are two important components. One is the chromophore and the other one is the oxochrome. Chromophore means, chroma means color, phore means to bear. To bear color is the meaning of the word chromophore. So chromophore is an unsaturated group that absorbs light and reflects it at specific angle to give the particular hue. Common examples of chromophore are azo group, keto group, nitro group, nitroso group, thio group, ethylene group. This means that when a particular organic compound contains these groups, they bear color in them and they can act as a dye. The next one is the oxochrome. Oxochromes are actually substituted acidic or basic groups in dye structure which are used to intensify the depth of a shade. Example, hydroxyl or amine group. Oxochrome by itself they cannot produce any color, but they just deepens the color of a chromogen. For example, if you have a nitro group in a particular that is if you take a nitro group attached to a benzene. So in that sense, there is a chromophore. So it produces some light yellow color. But when you have uh, oxochrome, like a hydroxy group present in it, the color will be somewhat deepened to give a bright yellow color. So this is how oxochrome supports a chromophore. Now let us study about the classification of textile dyes. We have uh, two types of classification, one based on the structure and the other one based on the application. Today we'll be learning about the classification based on application. The first one is dispersed dye. Here dispersed dyes are mainly useful for synthetic fibers such as polyester. They are insoluble in water and they can be applied to the polyester fiber by means of heat transfer press only. The molten part of the dye will just fix into the fiber and the loosely associated dye are removed by rubbing off. Acid dyes, the attachment between acid dyes and the protein fibers uh, is the most complex of all because the bonding is very good. The strength of this bond is considered to be responsible for the washing fastness of the good acid dyes. Bad dyes. Actually, bad dyes are insoluble in water and you have to make it soluble by reducing it. You can make use of a reducing agent to convert that insoluble bad dye to a leucoform which is soluble one. So the bad dye is now taken for dyeing. So the first step is solubilization. The second step is drying and the third step is again oxidation to ensure that the dye is becoming insoluble and it is getting fixed into the fiber. It's a very purely physical form of attachment and not a chemical bond at all. A very common example which is used for a bad dye is indigo, which is a very uh, commonly used bad dye. And as we know, turmeric is a very good bad dye. And these bad dyes, they are called as bad dyes because they are applied from fat. So uh, uh, that is wooden fats. So in that sense, they have been given the term VAT. So here There are three important steps involved. First step is solubilization of the particular dye by means of reducing agent like hydrosulphide, hydrose, etc. And then it is dyeing. It is taken for dyeing, and then oxidation takes place by air drying itself. We need not use oxidizing agents. By air drying, oxidation can be carried out so that we can ensure that the wet dye is fixed onto the fiber. This is how uh, dyes are classified based on the application. Again, we can have some more dyes also based on the application. Thank you.